What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ra Ali.
And this is Louis the Don, Mr. Que Lo Que.
And it's Cash, your sexologist bestie.
Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here, and this is...
On the Contrary. Now, you guys, make sure you check us out wherever you listen to podcasts, and you can watch exclusively on itsonsite.tv.com or on YouTube. Check the description below for all the links, and if you like what you're watching, then hit that like button or whatever. Hit that subscribe button or whatever, and turn your notifications on or whatever.
Woo! So y'all know what time it is, y'all. It's time for the quick fire question. So you know how we do this. If you're arguing with your partner and you know you wrong, are you the person who admits it?
Hell no. Listen, if you're arguing with your partner, I don't know anyone that does this, but no one admits that they're wrong at that very moment. It's the heat of an argument. You're going back and forth. Yeah. Whatever the debate may be. Could be something that you did, could be something that she did, but at that very moment, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you right, man. Yeah, you right, I should have done that 3 weeks ago when you asked me and I just forgot. No. Later on in the day, I'll be like, you know what? When I'm rubbing her feet, you was right. And don't throw it in my face.
That's so
Don't bring that
Don't bring it up. I don't want to hear it. And don't call your beanhead cousin trying to get a debate going because she got this cousin, right?
What's her name?
I don't even want. I'm gonna call her.
Well, you already did.
I'm gonna call her Sydney. I'm gonna call her Sydney.
Okay.
My wife is Shireen. So if y'all saw a house party, I know what I mean. It was a dark skin one, it was a light skin one. You know what I mean? So this one, Sydney, when you call her, say that again.
Go ahead.
I swear they think alike. I know they were raised like sisters, but god damn, I could be like, babe, you wrong. Let's call Tisha. No, but Luli, and then I'm like, you know what? Forget both of y'all. I don't even want your opinion or your opinion.
That is
and I'm still not wrong.
Funny. I feel like not to go all the way in, but I feel like she's probably so tired of calling her for their relationship debates because my husband and I do that. He be like, ask Tish what she think. And I'm like, I don't want to ask her because she's my friend, but they're both Aries, and they tend to think alike. So I'll call and I'll be like, yeah, so what you think? And she'll be like, well, you know, I feel like, and I'm like, goodbye. Wrong.
I don't want to hear that.
Wrong answer. So I'm with you on that.
That's hilarious.
We had a stupid debate about pancakes. I used to I'm making her breakfast. Say thank you for the breakfast.
Yeah,
like, you need to make the ends crispy like Tisha do it.
Okay.
I'm like, let's call her.
No. She with her little.
You gotta put the butter.
No. You make the pancakes.
No.
You know black folks get the crispy edges.
I didn't know how to do it though.
Nah.
I didn't know how to do it.
You gotta put a little butter in the pan.
No, she didn't.
She definitely
Toya,
did.
that's hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. But Toya, I'm on your side. Also.
Whatever. You lucky Tisha ain't here because I tell her about it.
I even sometimes rip the little edges off just to eat them later because it's just a golden crunch.
Greedy. You gonna just cut that little.
So I just say.
So you eating this?
I did not know that was a thing. Crispy edges.
Yes, I want it to be my last bite. Because what happens is you put the butter. Yes, and then the butter just moltens around. Okay, this is why I got
this. Look, it's for once it's something related to food that I don't have the in on. I did not know that.
I'm gonna make you some one day.
Yeah, but you don't know how to do
master the edges?
I did master them. I'm a chef. Shoot, I be cooking it up at home. Like, so frito, all that good
That's
stuff.
funny. That's funny.
My orange chicken.
Yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, I think it's appropriate to admit it, but I ain't never wrong, so I ain't know. They just got she got to admit it. You feel me? I ain't on that. I can't recall when I be wrong. I'm so right. I don't know when. So she just got to, forego her decision and go with mine, and we be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I am
you ain't about to say I was
why
wrong.
would this relationship be a democracy?
Right. Like, what's going on here? This is the dictatorship here.
Dictatorship only.
I got the dick, so you got to get the dictatorship, right?
Off the rip.
Would you tell her later?
What about you, Cash? Oh, sorry.
Later, I mean,
maybe later. Would you be like, you know what?
Definitely at the time, it ain't gonna never get relented. So it'd probably be like down the line when if she, you know what I'm saying, really hurt about it, she keep bringing it up, and I'm thinking, analyzing, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
So she got to make a huge deal out of it for you to
Yeah, then I can sit there, ponder for a couple days, simmer into the juices of it. Then I might, you know what I'm saying, tell her I was wrong. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a while though.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
I guess I'm like one of those people who gives that answer that's going to sound like bull is the truth because I do admit it. I really do admit it. The only reason why is because, one, I pick and choose my battles. Certain like when I guess the way I can put it is this way. when I stand my ground on something, I don't want them to be pushing back because they know usually if she's wrong, she'll admit it. So you know if she's not, then she must really feel strong about what she's saying. And I'm not saying you don't even have to be wrong, but I don't got to be wrong either. Like we just have a difference.
Two things can be true. Yeah.
But I admit it because I like to establish credit in my relationship. Like I want to be able to have like, you know how credit works. You know what I'm saying? I want to store all of this good faith payments and say, well, you know, I always admit when I'm wrong and I always this and this and that because I am that girl who be wanting to get my back rubbed every night and I got to keep him feeling happy to do those things. So.
Yeah.
But
I'm not mad at that answer at all. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with that.
What you talking about, Rod? Let's go.
Yeah, what's up? What's the craziest lie you ever told your partner?
I would love this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to answer that question.
You just said told a partner or a partner?
A partner. It could be in the past. I got a crazy one. I remember
okay.
one time I was with a chick, I was with her and I stayed with her at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's when I had to, do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to slang this pipe for the roof over my head. And I had another chick I was messing with though. So what happened was I stayed the night over there and I never stayed all night. So what happened, I had to tell her like I was in the hospital. So I ain't answered my phone all night. Like I was in a car accident and all that. I had to go to the hospital, get a little armband. I was sick, got a little armband. Came and had her pick me up from the hospital and I was in a wheelchair like this here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Just breathing out my nose hard.
You had to be committed to the whole shit.
Oh, I had to because I don't want to get out the house now. This ain't just a regular situation. I live here now. I'm freeloading. You know what I'm saying?
She's watching right now like that. I
know
knew it.
You know,
that's why I'm not answering this question.
And then I ain't a morning person too, so I act like I was grumpy.
I'm freeloading.
Yeah, I was freeloading, so I had to act like I was grumpy and all that.
You might not have been when you're wrong, but you admitted that.
What did you say actually happened to you for while you were in the hospital?
Oh, I said it was in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was wrong. Yeah. And then I had to act like I was all grumpy and all that because I'm not a morning person, so I had to get in mode.
Say that car accident, she gonna start asking more follow-up questions.
Yeah, it's too much understanding now.
Are you going to therapy?
Yeah.
Where's the check?
Right.
6 months?
Yeah.
Bro.
How many years ago was that? I had to get a whole new phone and play it off and all that. Had the other girl buy me a phone, you know what I'm saying?
You was in too deep.
Yeah, I had to go all the way with it.
Too deep.
Because I understand it's the residence now. I can't be on the street because I'm trying to slang some meat, you know what I'm saying?
That's
we got to be thinking. God is great, though. I made it out there alive.
That's a hell of a lie, though.
That is hilarious.
Y'all would never give me to answer this question, though. No.
What?
Yeah.
A lie? The lie?
What's the craziest lie I told a partner?
Yeah, I'm definitely not interested in doing that.
Yeah.
But
Let's
have
go to
you
the
ever
next topic of the week.
stolen something for a partner to get back at them, for them, or from them? Probably meant from them.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody's doing that.
No.
Not to get back. Like, not to get back. When I first.
How you getting back?
When I first.
It's over. It's over.
Right. That's great. When I first, when I was young, I was extremely young, like really young. Like, my dude used to have like stacks and stacks and, stacks of money. And I used to kind of take out
Some
in
out
the middle.
Of course.
Pull it out. That's like everybody does that.
I had a
when
couple
they're
chicks
young.
catch them doing that.
Yeah. And, whew, man. So one time, I guess he started counting out his stacks and started seeing that they were short. I was really young. And
emphasis on that again.
And then he set me up. He planted a stack and went and got in the shower.
and you took the bait like a little mouse.
Gotcha.
Went for your cheese. And he was like, gotcha.
Oh my God. Exactly.
Gotcha.
I was like, I feel like what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. What's the big deal? But I was very young. I do not think that is acceptable at all.
Most
and
definitely.
I would absolutely not advise anybody at any age to do that because honestly, that's really not cute, honestly. Right. But I will say that it could have went bad if he wasn't such a stand-up dude. He could have been like, first of all, he could have snapped and beat my ass.
Yeah, he watched too many movies.
Right. It also could have destroyed the relationship. Yeah. The trust could have been completely down the drain.
Oh, he stuck around? Oh, he's a real
It's my husband, yo.
Oh.
Married that. I'm just.
Wait a minute. This man, you solid, brother.
And that case is how I met your daddy.
Because if it's a stack of 10, if it's a strap of 10 and it's 93, and you find out your partner doing it.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm young and wild. Remember, he and I started dating when I was like just like right at 20, like 19, 20 years old. We started like getting to know each other. My husband is my brother's best friend. Okay. So we kind of like had like a rapport, and I'm 10 years his younger than him. Okay. He's minor.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Right. She ain't that young. Okay.
Right. So I had a little bit of a irresponsible streak. I had a lot of bit of an irresponsible streak. And I was a wild girl. So I used to get parking tickets for parking on fire hydrants, parking anywhere I wanted to. I would just go through the toll.
Oh, that makes us a wild girl.
I was a real wild girl. Like, you know, like I didn't feel like, oh my God, I hope if I park here, I don't get a ticket. Yeah. Like I would just get the ticket and be like, whatever, and just keep it moving.
I still do that. For real? Because it's convenience for me any day.
Right. I pay that $60, $70.
Right.
But you don't let them add up. You pay it.
Yeah.
That's where the responsible component comes in. Yeah. I'm letting them add up. What happened? Huh? No, I didn't pay the parking ticket.
God, Debbie, go get that ticket.
Downstairs?
Oh, yes, I paid it.
Not this time.
Last time. We do not know we were paying.
That's hilarious. That's funny. That's funny as hell. That's my girls. Yes, I paid it. But yeah, I would get the ticket. So my dude tells this funny ass story. It's exaggerated. And he's like, yeah, when I first started dealing with her, he's like, I went to put something in her trunk. I opened the trunk and parking tickets started pouring out onto the floor. I'm like, it was not that many to where they pouring out on the floor. It was hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, because in New York, they got the alternate side parking stuff, and you gotta move the car. I'm not gonna. I wasn't at that time about to get up and move the car.
See, now they gonna
it was so many things that were a part of it. So. Yeah, so that's something wild that I did, but that was a very long time ago, you guys.
And very young.
All right, and very young.
I don't think I had told a crazy lie. One thing I can say I did do, I used to lie about not having money. Like, why do we talk about that?
Right.
Why do we need to bring that up? I'm broker than broke. What do you mean?
Always. I'm broke right now.
Who? You got money? Me, not me.
You know what I mean?
I'm starving. I haven't been eating breakfast. Cause that I would
take me to eat.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, so we're going to jump into the topic of the week, y'all. Oh, this is a good question. I saw this when we first got here. I'm like, okay, let me ask. Is social media ruining our love lives by setting unrealistic expectations about relationships and changing the way couples communicate? What constitutes cheating on social media, and have you ever blocked or unfollowed your partner during a fight? You know what? Hell yeah. I done blocked her ass on social media, not for infidelity or anything like that. We just had a stupid argument, and what I realized was I was wrong, right? I admitted it later, and then she was like, well, follow me back, and then I had to like all her shit over again. So my advice is don't unblock your person, because you got to like all 10,000 of their motherfucking photos. Your name got to be on every single one of them. Did y'all know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's something new.
If you unblock somebody, if you block somebody,
people get blocked. I don't unblock them, so I never do that.
If you ever had to do that to Mr. You know, next stop is
I ain't really had to block too many people. Have I blocked people before? Yeah, because most time they already blocked me, so I'm like, oh, you block them, block your ass back. You know what I mean?
I ain't just following you.
But yeah, it's dangerous, especially if you're a person that lives in social media that's really influencing your business, run through it. Like a person like me, you're gonna see a lot, you're gonna get a lot. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, that's where I really get a lot of my women is through social media. So when they know that's your lifestyle, and I'm a truthful person, it's difficult for them to stand on what they hear and see all the time. But it ain't gonna be the same person on social media, like behind closed doors. But I ain't gonna lie, it's really me too, though. And that's my gift and my curse, because I'm telling my truth when I be on these podcasts. I'm not
laughing
playing.
Though, because the question was like, have you unfollowed your partner? He was like, that's how I'm gonna get my women's.
Hell yeah.
Organic. Plural. It's plural. That's why I like.
You see a Z on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Went in. But I done blocked a few, unfollow. I mean, I don't follow that many anyway. I ain't with all that following, though, just regular women. Unless it's I don't even follow I don't know, it's confusing. Because sometimes you follow the ones you really like, then you don't follow other ones. It's all discombobulated sometimes. You know what I mean? Because people too nosy in your business type, you can't, you got to hide some.
You just kind of play it by ear.
Yeah.
Right.
If they really want you to follow, okay, do it. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But some like to be behind the scenes. I like them better. Stay the away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with all that.
No, I feel you.
You know what's so funny for this one, though? I'm usually on the other side of it. I'm the person that's been blocked. As opposed to being the one who do the blocking. I really don't be checking that much. I wouldn't even notice probably if I was blocked.
Right. Yeah.
Or whatever the case is. But I'm not. If I block you, I'm not unblocking you ever.
Yeah.
Like once people go on that list, you stay on that list. But just to do it during a fight, to be petty, no. But the first part of the question was asked, is social media ruining our love lives by setting unrealistic expectations? Yes, yes.
Right.
How many languages can we say that?
Man, all of them.
Yeah,
That's no joke.
because have you ever seen those videos of the content creators where they take the frame and the frame be like, oh, this one corner of their house that looks really perfect and prestige and clean, but you know that that's not what the rest of it looks like. Everything on social media most of the time has to be questioned for validity. You can't even post anything without people saying, is it a skit? Is it a skit? So I feel like if you're setting your expectations about a relationship based on social media and you're not following like a love coach or relationship expert or something like that, you bugging out.
Yeah, you can't be following these social media platforms and thinking you're gonna find like real love and real understanding of a real relationship. You're gonna be lost in the sauce because most people are just saying what sounds good, and it's a business. Once again, these platforms are used to generate business and income, so they're monetizing what they're saying. So they're gonna say whatever sounds good for the most part. You really break them down behind the scenes. They ain't married, they ain't got no husband, no wife. So how you know all this? You ain't even got it for real.
Right.
Or the one you with, you ain't even liking them like that. Come on. So you got to use it as like, of course, to gauge and get some understanding, some little information. Don't live and die by it. Of course, you want to be enlightened, but you know, don't live by it. Facts.
Y'all listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Like anybody.
Oh, it's all right.
It don't even be a fact. They just, you know.
I'm
just
telling
people's
you,
opinions.
it don't have to be a fact. A lot of people have opinions that are not based on fact.
Yeah.
And so, but people will pass it off as a fact. They don't say, in my opinion, or I think. They just be like, black men shouldn't do this. And it's like, on who? So yeah, you got to be careful with that. But I did have the cheating question. I was curious about what y'all thought constituted the cheating part, because I only had one person who used to do some funny stuff on social media where I really had to be like, you do the most.
Yeah.
And he used to post like memes and stuff, but that would provoke responses. And you knew what you were doing to me. Like I felt like one time he posted something, I was like, yeah, I'm good with you. We done. Because it was one of those, send me a heart if you this, or send me
stories.
Why are you baiting responses like that from anybody?
Right. Especially what you do. Like, even when I was in a relationship, I still used to post stuff like that, but this is what I do for a living. I wasn't really trying to bait them, but it's like keep that algorithm going. But if you just a regular human being, you doing all
social media.
You're
not doing it for engagement.
Yeah. And if you on shit, putting hard eyes and all that, it's over with. You cheat. You out of here. You're banished. What is you doing? You liking DMing how you're funny around this butt. Got to go. I'm the only funny.
It's crazy to me. Like you said, if you're a regular person, it's different if you're doing things for engagement. But even still, some people try to use that as an excuse. I don't know.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I got the cleanest presence online, you know. But
let me see your phone.
My phone?
Let me see your DM. No, I'm just playing.
My DMs, he could go through my DMs. I be looking at my stuff on screen
I'm just playing. I don't want to see.
Like I be on the TV watching videos from it and then get a text and switch and forget that my phone is casting to the TV in the house. So he know he ain't got nothing to look for, because anything that I do that's outside of just us two, we likely doing it together. So
and women gotta understand too. Like if you liking certain guys posting what they're posting, guys are sharks, because I am. When girls do that to me, I'm coming.
Oh, really?
If you bad enough, you like my shit, I'm coming in that DM head first, tongue out too.
You out here trying to support a friend and shit. Over there like,
don't like 2 or more in a row. I'm coming in there, shark fin up.
Oh, I'm so curious from my listeners. Do all guys on social media think like that? Because I'm
100%.
have to stop supporting a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't speak in absolutes, but I'm speaking absolute.
Why you like too many from 60 weeks ago?
Right.
Like 60 weeks ago, that means you dig in, and it's the one without my wife in it. Like, come on now.
Oh yeah, they weren't supposed to do that. They probably
those the motherfuckers get blocked and they stay like that. Like, why you trying to play a game? You trying to get me shot? Now I gotta explain why this is. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
And it's not what she did, it's what you didn't do after she did.
Yeah,
like,
supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, you got to put up that defense. You know what I mean? And it happens though, but like I said, coming from a person that's in social media that knows, you know, how this works. Yeah, if women doing, because I'm looking at the other side. If you doing stuff that I know I pay attention to for women to do, your ass, I'm gonna give you a warning now. After that, it's one warning.
After that, you slide it.
Man, your ass out of here. No, if a girl do mine, I'm going instantly. Don't come liking my fine. I'm coming.
Which is
around
good
every
that
time.
Instagram has now stopped you from being able to see
Yeah,
everything
that
that
was good.
people are liking, because y'all are dead wrong for trying to control what people are liking when you know that y'all liking a bunch of stuff yourself. Men are so up, and so there's such a double standard.
But if
when
I'm
it
in a
comes
real
to them.
relationship, I stop that. I don't do that. If I'm in a real relationship, I don't be like miscellaneous, just women.
Well, he
I
say
don't
stuff
do that.
like that. My only question would be, what's a real relationship?
I know, right?
To
Like the
you?
last one I was in. The last
When
one I
you
was
came
real.
out. That was
Yeah,
real.
I was on
Okay.
pause on
There was
everything.
a change.
Yeah, I was
We
a changed
noticed and
man.
Yeah,
mentioned
we
that.
did. We acknowledged
That
it.
lasted for 6 months. That was a good one for me.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good little run.
Is it completely on pause right now?
Yeah, we still cool though. Where she
Right.
gonna go? Like, how she gonna live her
Right,
life?
how
without
can she
no
ever see
engagement with the
anybody
God?
that could
Yeah,
share
what are we
to
doing
you?
here? I gotta
Right.
save her. I
Who
gotta
could be
coax
right
her
and
back to
then-
reality. She hurt now. I gotta help her along the way, but go to psychiatric ward.
We
I don't want that on my conscience.
your
Hold a
contributions.
hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
You know what I
humanitarian.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
We still
right.
cool.
Of course.
First, she was hurt now, but we cool now.
I can't
you
play
holding
like
her hand,
that.
walking her through it.
Have to.
That's really cool of you. You're a good dude for doing
Yeah,
that.
I ain't double backing that thing, and I know that brain gonna be. You know what I mean? I ain't do that.
Right.
Kept it cordial. I'm a good guy.
I'm very careful on
guy.
social media though, because of those same reasons though.
Yeah.
I have to be, because I just be like, oh, thank you, and they be like, oh,
She said,
I
"Thank
saw
you."
you say yes.
Oh yeah, it comes right there.
Thank you.
They come right away. Slide
I appreciate
right
it.
in.
Hey, I
Oh.
appreciate your appreciation.
Oh man,
baby.
they be like this. They be like, I love a woman who showed her appreciation for a
Right.
man. I just said thank you for a compliment. Like, dragging it. You just doing the most. They would take that and run. You give them an inch, they taking a mile.
It's bait. Like if we wheel it in and
For
you
sure.
respond, it's like, oh, let me
know
see
I
what else
would.
I can say. Like, I mean,
Motherfucker just put like a smile and laughing or something.
they're bold.
What's
They're
up, baby?
funny because I've started
Hello.
to share
So
my
do
partner,
guys-
and they started to do creative stuff. They'll comment, but then they'll acknowledge him, but still acknowledge what they want to acknowledge. One guy had to delete his comment because he tagged my man, and he was like, "It's nice to see our girlfriend was behaving
No,
when
you're
he's in the
not.
park."
Man, he went too
I was like,
You're
you gotta,
kidding.
you got to go.
You are kidding.
Pack it.
Yeah, you tripping,
You're
champ.
kidding.
Blocked.
Crazy.
You're
Facts.
kidding. That's
Blocked.
funny. That's crazy.
yeah.
You're posting your boyfriend on social media now?
There you go.
I have.
Since when?
Yeah, I've been seeing that now.
been seeing
Wow.
It's dope.
Yeah, since about June, I started sneaking his like arm and shoulder,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
I slowly
With the
pulled him out a
full,
little bit
yeah.
more. And the reason
Hold on,
is,
you just trying to skim past to the why. So what have you observed?
Yo, Teddy face every time she do this.
Oh,
What
he-
have you observed, Organic?
No, I think y'all want like a cruise or something, right?
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
it was
it
on
was
a
on
Oh, so
cruise.
she shows him on vacation as a whole being.
Yeah.
I didn't
6
know.
foot
Could we
dude.
roll
That was
that
dope.
clip,
Yeah,
please?
I did, and the reason it is,
Let's hear.
it's actually, it was a, believe it or not, a business choice, because a part of what I'm doing is I'm doing a couples retreat in November to Jamaica, right?
Dope.
And I've been sharing more content centered around couples. But you know, it's kind of like the Cam Newton interview, how he had that whole very edified psychologist break him down about his multiple families. And then he went and posted a video on YouTube. And I think the title of it was like, single psychology, like he pointed out the fact that she was an
single.
unmarried woman
Very
giving him
true.
advice about marriage.
So
Yeah.
you felt like if you didn't share that you were in a relationship, that people would second guess the advice that you're giving them.
They will. They 100%
They should.
will.
Yeah, how
will.
you gonna give me advice on something you ain't even did?
And me and him have been involved for a long time, and I've kept that, you know, hidden. And I talk about him about comfort. Like, I don't post a single thing without saying, "You good with this, babe?" Because
Dope.
I still want to protect his privacy or whatever the case is. And just because I put my life out there doesn't mean he's subjected to it, but he's very supportive. So I appreciate the fact that he's like, "Yo, babe, we all in, whatever." But I don't put anything out if it doesn't have a deeper message. But yeah, people have done it. They'll be like, "Oh, notice there's no ring on that finger," or "But where's her man?" or da 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 da. And it's just like a person could go to school and spend 8 years getting a doctorate degree,
Right.
and they'll still find a way to invalidate,
yeah.
right, a
Hell
whole
yeah.
marriage counselor.
I
Because,
know I will.
Yeah.
How you ain't married, you talking about marriage. How you in a relationship,
the reason
you
I
shut
feel
up.
like that's not fair is because
Sorry.
sometimes people, their experiences is what makes them seasoned in the topic that they're talking about.
Right.
Just because that's not my state right now, like for instance, I am a seasoned, bona fide, cold-blooded, retired city girl.
Right.
Nobody can tell me that I don't know that information.
Right.
Okay, nobody.
But you done it though. See, if you've never
You
been
have
married,
that.
But that's
you
the-
have no family.
Oh, you saying if a
Never.
person wasn't, but that doesn't take away that they've been in committed relationships,
But you ain't
which
married?
is still the dynamic. Or what about if somebody wasn't a marriage and then they divorced? You can still.
Yeah, that part. But you ain't been a successful one, so I ain't listening to you. You ain't
That
been
is
successful.
not
I
fair
don't want to hear
because
it.
the person could be divorced because of the partner and not because of the choices
Well,
that they
show
made.
me one when it worked. Then that's like
Actually-
a broke motherfucker telling you about
God.
money.
No, but
you the money. I can't listen to you.
Well,
That
maybe
is not the same
it's
because
not
a
the same.
marriage is experience.
Right?
And relationships and dating puts you through experience through different types of people.
Yeah. I can't listen.
And
to
even
him.
somebody who the money might have learned so much from
Fucking up the money. You
that
even
now they
said
know
it.
how
you
to
can show
make
me what
it.
not the. You can't tell me how to get it up.
Keep
You know what? But even
What?
divorce, right? Because there's so many things that could lend to divorce. Like,
Yeah.
like I could be head toes in. This person could have strike me across my face with their hand.
Right.
So does that mean that my experience in a relationship becomes insignificant because I left someone who was beating my ass? No.
Yeah, you picked the
Or
wrong
maybe
person.
because that person and you just wasn't compatible.
You don't know how to pick people. I can't talk to
actually
you.
will
You're
respect.
Yo, he is
He's
so
so hard.
wrong.
He's so harsh on things.
That is not fair.
It isn't. And
let me get
honestly,
your phone. Give me your phone. Let me see something.
I would tell you this, and I would counter this with this, because on the contrary,
Okay,
right?
hit me.
Here's what I think. I would actually respect the emotional intelligence of a divorcee
Yeah.
over somebody who stays in a long ass marriage unhappily.
I mean, that's true, but
Because-
if you can't tell me about how to be in a happy marriage, but you're not in one or never been in one. That's what I'm
but
saying.
that doesn't
Find
mean
you
that the
another
marriage
one
was
then.
never happy.
You got to find
But
another
like
one.
how Ra has talked about on episodes, sometimes people evolve
Yeah.
and they grow in different directions. So
True.
it's not always a situation of
Well,
this
you
was a
need to
toxic
find another job
relationship.
until you get that situation right to tell
That's
me
so
about
crazy.
it. That is how I feel. I
No,
can't
but
listen
think
to
about
It's cool because if he feels
It's
that
true.
way,
That's
I get
his-
what you're
I get
saying.
it.
That's why so many people. However, if you would have asked me, which it ain't, nobody's asked me, but if you should do it for that reason, I'd be like, no, because you know what? Social media will destroy your
Oh, for
mother
sure.
relationship.
Facts.
And
It
you and your peoples, y'all got y'all situation and y'all good, right? And I get it. It's very calculated and very, like you say, very business. They'll your up,
Oh,
and you'll be
yeah.
like, why the hell
Right.
did I ever do this? Now I'm starting, not saying that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not gonna, I'm not putting that out there. Now I gotta start over because I showed y'all my mother relationship and we got all type of problems and issues.
Yeah.
Sending me DMs about people lying sometimes.
Right.
People, the internet is so evil
They are.
spirited, and there's so much negativity there that I just would protect what I
What you
really have. And you could just say, I ain't got no man. I don't give a kiss my ass. And then you got his as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you know
hell
what's
no,
so-
ho.
She did that.
And now we talked about that too.
It was like, let me see who this dude.
Oh, they gonna do that.
Well, he would
Yeah, I
have
ain't
to
never- I
accept
ain't
them
never
because he
approached
does
my
have a
girls
private
no more.
profile, and he's not just letting anybody
okay.
through the gates. But I think
She
the
said
other
the gates.
Yeah, because listen, let's go through this together.
Facts.
Approved, denied. Like bank loans, we over there just,
For real.
But to be honest, I don't even police it like that. What I will say in the situation is you're right, because there is a lot of risk. Like there's a pro and there's a con, almost
Yeah.
to every decision.
True.
Right? And I was definitely like, okay, if I'm going to share, how much or what am I going to share? What I've mostly shared is the acts of love that we've shown each other. So basically, like my most recent post was me saying, listen, I know he's a gamer and there's this game that no longer is sold and they finally re-released it, this big deal. It's like waiting 20 years for them to re-release this. I just sent him like, hey baby, I know this is something that you really been waiting for. Here's the game, like, or here's the PlayStation, whatever. And it wasn't really, I showed it, but I really showed that about November. Actually, the week we started filming for this podcast, he posted a story, and really in the story was a grid of like his 6 favorite games, and I took a screenshot because I just never wanted to forget that information. And I was basically saying I'm intentional about what I do for my partner. It wasn't a pricey gift, but it was meaningful because it was based off of information I learned from, So I was just really saying, look, pay attention. Your partner's gonna tell you what they love, what they like. Here's this small gesture that I did, and that made his day. But outside of that, I don't think I'll let them much deeper in
Don't
than that.
do it, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Don't do it, baby.
Really?
Even when you on cloud 9
tear
and it's
your ass.
one of the best days and you like, I'm feeling good, and you want to make that video and be like, oh, this is my man. When I tell you this time next year, you'll be like, yeah, you know, we realized that
what happened was
things, and it'll be
up.
strictly because of that. I don't know what it is
But
about that
problem. He's I've not shown a lot of people like people.
Is you with the other people still?
No, but it's not because of social media.
Maybe it is.
I've surprisingly never had anybody ever DM me. No screenshots. I've never had nobody hit me up like, oh, your man, so and so and so. I've never had that issue. And I don't want to speak it into anything either. But I'm gonna say this, and this might be the most naive statement I make, but I really mean it. Y'all have to come with a whole deposition to get me to believe you. Like, I'm one of those people who,
that's a good one to have.
that Pisces
I like
nonsense.
That.
That Pisces nonsense.
I like that.
And the only reason
that.
Whatever they said he did it.
I like women like that. Stand with me, baby.
Whatever
They gotta
they
prove
To be
us
honest
wrong.
though, right, I don't because at the end of the day, and I was just talking about this with Lewis in the car. There's two women to every man. I know that this day and age have no integrity at the end of the day, and if you have somebody who's worth anything, they'll try. My thing is, if you don't have tangible evidence, because I'm not gonna ignore
come with your
real
evidence, right?
legitimate. But if you ain't got no Carfax, you ain't got no
We
whole
ain't
facts, you ain't got no
accepted that,
nothing.
I like that.
You ain't got nothing. You got to print out. You got a social security.
Yeah, I like when
birth
all
date
my
of-
girls be like, I don't listen to nothing
I don't know
on
about
social
all
media
his
about
girls,
you. I love that. They're my favorite
This is where
ones.
we separate, sir.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way to do it, baby.
If
Don't
anybody has
believe that.
girls, it's probably me.
Don't believe that. Like, it ain't, who are these people? This is my job. I'm just on here.
Yeah.
Engagement.
Yeah.
I don't want them for
My
real.
man is nothing like organic. I just want to say he wants go to work and come home
It's
kind of.
all a gimmick.
But it is, and I just feel like people are opportunists in these day and ages or whatever.
People
but
don't want to see you happy. That's for sure. Like, they'll do the.
They
You'll
don't.
talk to them 5 years ago. He was in my DM. You'll be like, hi or something. They'll say something to your story. You say back, oh, I appreciate it. He was all in my DM. It happened to
tried
me
to
not too
talk
long
to
ago
me.
with a chick. Cause I had a chick. You know what I mean? Then when her friends saw her, like she was around me. Oh, he was all in my DM. I said, let me see, because I don't know. I probably was. I'm a scavenger now. Let me check the DM. It was like she said something to my story, like, I appreciate it. That's all it was. Why did she tell you that? For what reason? And it was like 2 years ago. Like, what was your purpose of that?
I laugh because my guy,
crazy.
he's good about avoiding that. He'll be like, block. And then
Weird.
blocked. But also I think it's different because I'm big. I have a social media presence and he's not. He's not a social media guy. Like, the most thing you see in his social media is funny. He has dry ass dark humor and he's always reposting people busting their ass and stuff. Like, seriously, that's like,
I'm gonna send him a friend request.
yeah, I know when he's on the toilet because I could be like, yo, you just posted like 5 things.
And then
in your
he called a
story.
good streak. No.
Send you all
no
them
homo.
shits and like them all.
But you know what? But I take that advice and heed, and I'm trying to be very thoughtful in every decision about what
You got to
I do
be
and don't
strategic
share.
with it. I tell you that for
Yeah.
sure. You can't take it lightly, especially like people like us who are on social media for a living, basically. So we got to make sure our partner understands this, what comes with it, and honestly have a little bit of leniency to them if something catch them off guard. Like, I understand you probably don't know this world. Break it down for them because it can get real fast.
I've attracted a new client though. I've always had certain clients, but more of them. I'm attracting more people who are curious because they see the videos I post. They've seen me doing flogging videos with other men and stuff like that, and they come in like, oh, how does your partner? How did y'all talk about that? How have you? So now it's created another avenue for me to like coach couples who want more unconventional. Even though I don't and do all these things with all these other people, it's literally content. That's it. But it has at least had some benefits so far.
Yeah, it's dope.
Good.
We're gonna jump right into the question of the week,
Let's do
y'all.
Yes,
So it says, I met my girlfriend during the pandemic, and when things started opening up again, I got a job in another state. We decided we wanted to try the long distance thing, but we would be in an open relationship. We see each other a few times a month, and we always have a great time. I liked having the benefits of having a girlfriend, but also being with other women. But lately, I started having second thoughts about it after I saw her friend's Instagram story and saw my girlfriend in the background getting cozy with another man at a lounge.
Typical.
Our rule was when we are together, we never talk about other people, but the feelings of jealousy started to creep in, and I think I made a mistake. what should I do?
Oh, but this isn't that hard.
Yeah, that's real
This
simple.
isn't that hard
That
at
one's
all.
simple. Remove the title. That is not your girlfriend, bro. That is somebody you're having fun with. You're just being intimate.
He said it's his. So why you
Nah,
taking back?
nah.
But when he said she is, he said that's his girl.
Facts.
Who were you
Open
to tell him
relationships.
that ain't his
Listen,
lady?
if he's gonna ask,
he the one who said that they was cool with being in an
wanna
open
get that thing down.
relationship.
if Mr. Man is gonna ask this question, he's gonna get a few responses.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Why
one of
that's
them
not
is
his girl? Why that's not his girl? They
because
both made
she
a decision.
on IG with old boy, and he's
But
over
they
here
in an
catching
open
feelings.
relationship, and he said it was fine.
So he's not fine. That's
That's
why he's
because
asking.
y'all can't handle the y'all say.
Listen, y'all ain't got nothing to do
Don't
with me.
put me with that shit.
Yeah, because I'm not
He
even open
said
to
he was
anything.
fine.
That's the type of shit my guy does. What Louis just did, will you try to include him with some
Yeah,
He be
well,
like,
Don't
hold the
mix
tongue
me
up.
in. That's like when somebody be like,
He
yo,
like,
I'm about to
Toya,
whip
I don't know
somebody
who
ass in.
y'all
You like, who?
Right, I can whip
Nah.
everybody ass in this motherfucker.
Who?
Me.
Me?
So
So
there we down.
that's not his girl.
That's
because
not his girl.
Whatever. Go ahead. Continue.
That's someone that he's being intimate with, having fun. They don't live in the same state. You can't even develop.
He took another
true
job
strength.
because COVID was happening. It's not that he just lives in another state. But go ahead.
If he wanted what he's saying he thinks he wants, he'd move back.
Well, maybe this and seeing her in the background interacting with another man will show him how important she is to him
You know
and
what he
make
did
him
right
make
after
those
he saw
adjustments.
that? You know what he did right after he saw
Slept
that?
with another woman.
Right.
And guess what?
Yeah.
If he didn't see that, guess what he was going to do?
Right.
And
Sleep
even
with
after he
another
slept with
woman.
another woman,
Anyway.
he still
Okay.
went back
He
to his
called
chamber.
her.
Look,
He
look.
messed up.
Okay.
He was sleeping with another.
I feel he messed up.
He probably did, and then guess what he did after he slept with that girl? He still went back and wrote this story to
Definitely
us.
did.
Exactly.
Definitely did.
I
He's
mean,
I
diaper.
don't even talk to her no more. I
See, what
swear
he
to
should have
God.
done is he messed up by having both doors open. Baby, it's open on my side.
You know what?
That's how he should have presented the presentation.
said
He
the
messed up
door's
the whole
open on my
presentation.
side.
Hey, baby, this is what it is. I'm the traveling mother. I'm going all this places getting the money, baby. Don't worry about nothing. You might hear this and that. It ain't none of your business. But I'm coming home to you, and I got extra little
Bullshit.
cheese for you.
I'm
taking care of that. That's how
Monster.
That's how it always is, a double
That's why he
standard
messed up.
for men thinking that it's okay for them to do whatever it is that they want to do and expecting you to keep it nice and tight
Got
and
to.
packaged nicely for them only.
Yeah.
And I do not think that that's fair at all. And I
that's
do
dangerous.
not believe that
what
women
if he
should
come back
accept
from
that.
there and she mess with a dude in the lounge and she get jealous and they kill guys over women. Now I got this dude that you've been messing with on this couch, and then I come back from where I'm doing this from, and this dude sitting in the bushes waiting on me, kill me. That's what guys do.
So women get into it
Not
as well.
to that degree. We know it's a way
So
different
maybe
scale.
women need to start catching bodies to have y'all take
that,
it.
that
women
might,
definitely get into it.
got me spooky because niggas be spooky. I ain't going to your house.
But,
girl.
and women
Really?
got other ways to get even with motherfuckers. Like,
True.
we a little bit more, critical in our thinking.
Conniving.
We're not going to jail as a result of what we did to you, but you're going to feel it.
I
you know?
believe it, yeah.
But honestly,
Y'all don't watch Fatal Attraction? Y'all go to jail too.
Yeah,
Y'all crazy.
who is y'all?
Okay, my bad.
Again, like you said.
Women, some women
Women
get
dangerous.
crazy.
I got to clean,
out
I got to
with
clean
knives.
with a slate. No, but honestly, all right, his answer was, what should I do?
Yeah,
Right?
what should he do?
I don't actually agree with Lewis. I'm not saying I don't think that she's your girl, but I'm saying that because you've still left that pool open and
Yeah.
she might have this place of uncertainty, you're not living in the same state. She was like, I'm not going to leave all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And he's probably taking full advantage of this agreement. My thing is this. You have to recognize that it's okay to check in. Like, I don't know why people think that, especially when you in this dating, we've been dating, and we agreed this, that it's not okay to come back to the table and make sure that what you agreed upon before still works today.
Yeah, you got to
Shit
reconfigure the
changes.
contract.
Yeah, it's perfectly
renegotiations.
okay to go back to her and say, listen, babe, I know we did this way and it was working for us for a while. And I don't think I realized how much I felt this way about you until I saw you were another man. And I want to know if you're open to have a conversation.
Yeah, you
I
got
agree.
another
I think that's
Whether it
excellent
still works
advice.
for us.
Excellent.
That's it.
Excellent advice.
Take it from there.
Absolutely. And kudos to you, the lady of this story, for not putting all your eggs in one basket and giving the
Shout out to
same
my guy,
energy
man.
that they give us. I'm happy that you was, that he saw it. Honestly, city girls up.
Honestly,
Hurt
it's
that man
real
feelings.
shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they need that fear of loss. They really do sometimes
Absolutely.
need it. And I know mine did. Like, let me ask you a question real quick, because I'm going to Miami and this nigga I've been looking at want to go out on this date. How do you feel
Damn.
about me? I was dead serious, and I meant
Hurt his
that.
feelings.
I didn't hurt his feelings. He tried to do the bullshit. Well, I'm not your man, so I can't say anything. I said, okay, let's try this again, pretending like you're the man who has feelings for me, and answer the question. I don't like it. All right, what you gonna do about that?
Yeah.
Because
it hurts.
he trying to take me out, and I've been wanting to go to that restaurant.
So what happened after that?
He changed his tune.
Oh,
he
so
changed his tune.
You pressed him, gave him an ultimatum, let him get dinner for the weekend, and then still probably wasn't right. That told me that before I was taking my trip. I'm going to my go.
What is happening?
It wasn't even that.
What is happening?
Lois said, what is happening?
Look.
What is happening today?
Listen.
Lois said, what is happening
Ra
today?
has been on
She
a
on a roll
roll.
today, right? Look, me.
Let's go.
Louis was
Lewis
like, she's your girl. She was like, so I think it's been now, but I didn't give him an ultimatum. I really was just asking a question. I'm transparent about my. My thing was, if we are not committed, you're gonna know that I'm not gonna close the doors. But if I'm being straight, a new he didn't have. He would have to get out the way for a new make an impression on me because of where we were at. And I didn't really want to date anybody else, but I was just like, let me check the temperature over here. Because if you answer this wrong, I'm gonna know what I need to know. But yeah, sometimes you do have to put those questions in those scenarios. Like he said, men, y'all are very different from us. We just a lot more thoughtful about y'all.
I had a good one and I did this and let her go. And
but think about this,
now
though. But that is true. That's how women are. All of us. At the end of the day, internally, that's how we are. Yeah. Period. But imagine a dude coming to you. Imagine a saying, "Ma, I just want to know, where you stand with me and you, because I'm going to Miami this weekend for a boys' weekend." And there's a couple females that I was going to hit up to go to dinner. A man would never do that. I just feel like they don't disturb that kind of disclaimer.
They don't.
No.
But I get it because we're women and we like,
different.
I don't want to this up if this is something. No, just go and don't say nothing because that's what they would do to us. Okay?
Most definitely will.
And now it's time for me to get some.
You got
Can you get to it?
You got boy.
Can we get that?
I'm afraid.
Silence, please.
I think that it's important for people to respect positive business and personal relationships and appreciate solid, good people that have values. I think that you people need to stop taking advantage of people who are good people who make sure they pay their bills, people who pay their debts, people who do their part. I think that you people should stop assuming that, oh, whatever, this is my client or this is a person I have a relationship with. They do great things and nice things for people. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. I think you should make sure that when you give your payment information for someone to make a payment to you, make sure it's correct. Don't have me sending it to the wrong account number and then being like, oh, that's not my account anymore. Like, take pride in your business and take pride in the relationships you have with good people. I'm so sick and tired of you low-lifed motherfuckers. And that's all I want to say.
Lord.
That's all I'm
I feel that.
That was a shots fired. I should have heard a cannon.
Sick of y'all asses.
People crazy.
But if I don't pay the debt, I'm raggedy then.
Right.
What my friends say, raggedy, I'm raggedy. If I don't pay your mother asses, then I'm raggedy. Then I'm the shenane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Respect people who take pride in how they conduct their business, that they pay you when they're supposed to pay you, ain't got to beg for your money, and show that respect to those people.
Facts.
That was her strongest get it off your chest till date.
Appreciation.
It was genuine.
Yeah.
That being said, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of On the Contrary.
Code switch.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
We out of here.
Bye, y'all.